Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Potato, and welcome back to our channel. Dearly beloved, we gather here to say our goodbyes. Here she lies, no one knew her worth. Amberlynn'S weight loss surgery journey. What? I'm sorry, what? No, people had requested that I do a memorial for the weight loss surgery journey because I didn't do it whenever she quit weight loss surgery. And so I was just doing that now. There's something new? There's something new? Oh my God. Well, just a second. We'll get it started. Dearly beloved, we gather here to say our goodbyes. Here she lies. No one knew her worth. Amberlynn'S no takeout challenge. Can y'all believe this is where we are today? I really do apologize for in the past. I should have been proactive and thought, let's do a weight loss surgery journey memorial service. It's what we deserve. It's what everybody deserves. And I just didn't do it. So my apologies, but no worries. This new journey, new lifestyle, whatever it is. She's got to go. Whatever it is over. Well, the no takeout part of it. Now, it's interesting to me because I don't know if this is going to be like a little situation type of deal. There was that 1 month that she went without ordering takeout, except that she did order it twice, but she still went a whole month without takeout or whatever it was she said. So I'm curious if it's going to be one of those situation types of deals. And I just realized I've done all of this to this point, and I haven't even read you the title of this video, which is I Ate McDonald's and my dietitian emails, parentheses, proof and receipts, in parentheses, bar vlog. I just figured y'all knew already, because also when this video is uploaded, she's like full on holding the McDonald's in the thumbnail, so who knows. I'm very curious about what's gonna happen. I'm also curious about the dietitian emails, because I'm wondering if it's the ones where, she said that, like, her dietitian was so proud of her and that she was doing better than, like, most of her post-op patients or whatever, or if it's the set of emails where the dietitian was like, oh my God, did I do something wrong? Here's my supervisor's information. Here's the head of the dietitian clinic's information so you can talk to him. Either way, I don't know what she thinks she's gonna prove, because even if she posts all of these emails, like if she shows actual email proof, like all it's gonna lead is to more people questioning the authenticity of it all. It's all a bunch of baloney and malarkey anyways, because it's so silly that she would choose to postpone her weight loss surgery in general, and I think that's the larger issue, regardless of whatever receipts she shows us here. But I am curious to see what her alleged proof is. Maybe it'll change my opinion. Maybe I'll feel some type of way about it. Or maybe I won't. We got a lot to cover, and it's a 10-minute long video, so this might not be that long at all. I'm also gonna take that off, because, I'm always whipping and bobbing my head around, so that might get messed up. Anyways, can we just get to? Let's get to, shall we?
Hey guys.
Hi.
Welcome to a new video.
Hey girly. Hey girly pop.
Normally, I'd be coming at you with like, hey, day 10 and no takeout. But I can't say that today. No, I can't.
She's so goofy. I'm telling you, they reboot this goofy movie, I will campaign so hard for her to get a role in it. I don't care who she plays, but she's gotta be in the Goofy movie reboot because she's goofy.
After 8 yesterday, hardcore, and my body and my mind felt it. And when I undereat...
Did she do something to her... So, I'm so sorry. Unrelated to her eating, whoever, whatever. Did she do something to her bottom eyelash? She got like... Why are there like 3 little dots that look like clumps of her bottom eyelashes all together? Is this distracting to anybody else? I'll blow it up on my screen because I know I usually have her in this little tiny photo over here. I'll make it bigger for you all so you can see. But what is going on there, Miss Ma'am?
I don't know what happens, but I don't know how to say no. And I tried for hours. I kept telling myself, don't do it. Just make something at home. But then it was like so late and my fast had already been going for a few hours and all this mess, you know. I ended up ordering takeout. I ordered McDonald's.
I'm so confused what so late means for her. And if it was so late, wouldn't the larger obstacle be ordering something? Because a lot of places close at a certain time. I don't understand why for her so late is an obstacle, considering she's up at all hours of the day usually anyways. I mean, I just pointed out in a video not too long ago, last week sometime, when she showed her little fasting app, it showed that her fast started at like 2 a.m. So girlie's up at all hours of the day anyways. But then second of all, I don't understand, like, again, like I'm saying, like, it would be easier to make something at home than it would be to order something late at night. I mean, granted, McDonald's is typically a place that is often open 24 hours a day, but I'm just saying, like, I don't understand that as an excuse.
I did. I regret it.
Do you?
I feel a little bit of guilt, but I also know this is a lifestyle change. I never gave myself like an exact, number of how long I want to go without takeout.
No, you said I want to go forever without takeout. That's what you said. you said this is forever.
Nothing like that. So I didn't fail at anything.
Poe, it's okay. As much as I'd like to say Amberlynn got Poe worked up, I'm pretty sure somebody was walking in our stairwell and Poe heard that person, and he always gets a little worked up when he can hear people that aren't me or Noel.
There was nothing to fail, but I definitely did want to come on here and be like, hey, day 10, but it's the first day where I ate during my fasting. I had takeout, but I didn't get a soda. So I'm still on day 10, no soda. It happened.
I love the mental gymnastics she goes through to, like, make herself feel better about it. And I'm not saying she should, like, beat herself up over it or anything like that, but, like, the mental gymnastics she's doing to be like, oh, this is fine, everything is okay. Because she literally just said, like, I didn't fail, like, I never gave my... Poe! She full on said, like, I didn't fail, I didn't give myself a timeline for this, so I can't fail. And now she's like, well, I didn't get a soda. So I'm still 10 days no sodies. I'm still 10 days no sodies. All right, girly.
And I woke up and I was like, damn, I feel it in my body. I gained some weight. When you wake up, it's a little swollen.
Bestie,
after a day of eating something maybe you shouldn't have. Maybe.
This is your whole problem. This is your whole problem. One night of McDonald's in the long run isn't gonna just, like, cause your body to fail, Like, it's not gonna cause your body to gain weight. You might feel a little swollen, but, like, if you gain 5 pounds the day after eating McDonald's, it's not just from one night of takeout, bestie. And besides that, weight fluctuates from day to day, Like, it fluctuates 5 pounds either way, day to day. So, like, also take that into account.
Eat too much sodium or whatever. I did. I gained a pound, and I said, damn.
Exactly, because your weight fluctuates, bestie. Go take a shit.
Like I said, lifestyle change. This isn't a failure. This is a day that's gonna happen again.
Oh, God.
In the future. It's gonna happen again. And I have to learn how to wake up and continue towards success.
It's literally so wild to me how she had like 12 weeks. 12 weeks, because she had to go to 12 therapy appointments, and it seemed like she was going at least once a week, right? 12 weeks of her talking about all this growth, all this development, all this work she's done on herself, all for us to be right back at square one. Right back at square fucking one, doing the same things over and over and over again, acting like they're gonna work when they haven't ever worked before.
Instead of wake up and repeat the same situation that I did the night before. Like, normally I'd wake up and want takeout again instantly, but today I woke up and I said, okay, last night happened, now let's continue with the day.
Here's my other thing though, is she gonna actually show us the McDonald's in this? Because like I said, the thumbnail full on had her holding up a bag from McDonald's in it. So if she doesn't, I was expecting we were gonna see that in the video, but what you're telling me, if we do, well, what this is telling me, if we don't end up seeing it in this video, is that while she ordered the takeout, she had the thought to take a photo with it for the thumbnail, and the thumbnail alone.
Let's continue with my fasting, act like nothing happened, move forward, and have food at home. With these videos, I just want to be kind of like transparent and talk more about my journey in depth.
Is that what we've been, Amberlynn? Transparent? What you would call this is transparency? Because this might be transparent, but like, what are some things you haven't been transparent about recently? I don't know, your decision to not continue with weight loss surgery, where you just decided and then said, well, there's some other factors that I can't really get into right now. There's some things that happen with some people somewhere on something. Yeah, very transparent.
And stuff like that. So, yeah, it happened, and now I'm just gonna move forward.
Here we are. I mean, that's all you can do, right? Oh, there it is. Oh my god, thank God she showed it. Or is this new? No, this must be the old. This must be from the day before. I was like, I swear to God, if she had the thought while it was happening to take a photo, but okay, I jumped the gun. I jumped the gun. I jumped the gun. My apologies.
So this was my trash. Well, our trash from last night. Also some Lego trash in here, but I ended up getting a McFlurry. I haven't had one in so long.
Not the trash haul. Not the trash haul. I don't need to see your empty Oreo McFlurry. Not the trash haul.
I had a fry and some cheeseburgers. 2 cheeseburgers.
Honestly, I do feel like, actually, though, she's going through this now, through the trash now, so that she could put it in the thumbnail. This is the only thing that makes sense to me, because why the fuck do I care what is in her trash?
So, I don't know. Transparency. So we're going to throw away the trash together. So let's do that. Let's do that. I think we have a trash bag in the trash right now. So I'm going to have to get another trash bag.
I'm so sorry for laughing, but I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know what else to do at this point. I really don't. I don't know. I just don't.
You know, I feel better not eating takeout for sure. It's a learning experience.
What's left? How is it a learning experience at this point, though? Like, what's left to learn? You've done this same exact scenario 1,200 times, and you haven't learned something yet? like, I feel like if you were gonna learn something, you would have learned it a long time ago.
You know? That's okay. Now it's in the trash. And I'm able to move on. Let me put this trash in the actual trash can.
Sure.
Guess what I did?
What?
I finished
the
my
Starry Night. Wow.
Oh my god. She's a stunner. Just beautiful. I want to show you guys her up close.
Woo, okay.
So I'm gonna turn on this here light. Look at, oh my god.
Oh
it's like
my god.
Major 3D effect here.
I actually do think it's really cool. Like, I think it's a cool Lego. But I'm just like, all right, we really are just moving forward. Out with the McDonald's and with the expert Legos. Let's fucking go.
This is like one of my most favorite Legos I've ever done. Now I have to figure out where I want to put it. Hello.
Hi.
I'm actually sitting at my desk. I have not sat here in forever because I've been standing at it.
Standing queen. Finally using your standing desk to stand. We stand a standing queen.
Instead, but I'm trying to organize because I have this little, what do you call it? Like a cabinet, a drawer area. I'm trying to organize some of that, but I figured I would come on here because I'm just getting so many people like having conspiracies around every last thing.
Well, bestie, when you out of nowhere come on camera and say, I decided to postpone weight loss surgery, something you have been telling us for the past 6 months. It's literally been all of 2023 up until this point, okay? So for the past 6 months, you've been so adamant that there was nothing going to stand in your way, that you couldn't wait to get weight loss surgery, and then just out of nowhere with not a lot of reason why, you say, I've decided to postpone it. Yeah, I told you. People are going to have conspiracy theories. People are going to speculate when you leave room for imagination to do so.
That I say, regardless of like what it is. And it just gets heavy. It gets heavy, it gets frustrating. But I think with something as serious as my weight loss surgery, I definitely want to show receipts.
Okay. Go for it. Go for it. If it's that serious, go for it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, to me, it's hard for me to imagine that weight loss surgery is that serious to you, considering you've been so silly about it on your YouTube channel and your decision to postpone it.
I'm actually going to be showing the emails between me and my dietitian. This is something that is like, can't be faked. I could completely get sued for faking something like this. The Weight Loss Clinic knows about my YouTube channel. They have seen my videos. They have literally seen my videos.
Yeah.
They know about me. There is actually a couple people who literally work there or have worked there who know about me. So me talking about my weight loss journey and everything around it, from the very beginning, everything has been completely true. You guys know that I change my mind fast.
I don't know how much I believe that, like, everything's been true. I also don't know that, like, I think she's explicitly lied about stuff. For me, the things that are the most sussy about everything related to her weight loss surgery is the stuff that she hasn't told us. You know, there's been so many points along the way, specifically with weight loss surgery, where she's told a story and she said, well, there's something else happening. There's something else going on. There's something else, whoever, whatever. So for me, it's less that I believe that she's come on camera and lied about anything. I think it's more so for me that she's left things out. I mean, the first time I remember feeling this way, for instance, is when she came on camera and was like, oh, out of nowhere, they're concerned about me having a binge eating disorder and now I can't get surgery for a year. Do y'all remember that part of the story? And then she, like, insisted at the time that there was something else happening on the internet or off the internet that she couldn't tell us about or didn't want to talk to us about. And the same thing has happened with her decision to postpone weight loss surgery, and that she's like, well, I've been thinking about this and doing that and doing this and doing the other, and I came to this decision. So for me, it's really like just a lack of transparency, which she claims multiple times in this video that all she is transparent, and I don't think that's the case at all.
I am in and out of diets quicker than most people are in and out of their underwear.
Sure.
Let's be real. The fact that
Which isn't that something you should have been working on with your therapist? And isn't that something that was like probably a little bit concerning to them, which is why they wanted you to show progress to begin with over the like 12-month period of time?
Wanted weight loss surgery for 6 months when there wasn't even a moment where I didn't want it is actually a big victory, in my opinion.
How?
And
how is that
very new for me because
how is that a victory?
Change things. I fixate on things. I change.
How is it a victory if you still changed your mind at the end of it all and didn't stick with it? I don't understand.
And really fast, it's just who I am as a person. It happens with everything in my life. And the fact that I wanted weight loss surgery so bad that I paid for out of pocket for a lot of the tests because my insurance didn't cover it. Therapy out of pocket. I have spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
And what an absolute fucking waste. Like, what a waste, honestly, bestie.
Trying to get weight loss surgery because it's truly what I wanted. And the minute I realized I'm not ready, this isn't something I want right now, I knew, because this isn't just, oh, I'm not ready to start another day on Jenny Craig. No, this is like, I'm not ready to go under anesthesia and have a large chunk of my stomach taken out. I'm not ready for that.
Bestie, though, we already fully talked about this. Like, you full on had already said that wasn't a concern for you. And on top of that, the reason it's most frustrating actually is because this is exactly why they wanted you to probably wait a year to begin with. That's probably why they said that to begin with, because they could tell you don't stick to shit. So no, you haven't overcome anything. This isn't a victory.
And the minute I knew that, I kind of got scared. I'm not gonna lie. And I pulled away a little bit, and I still wanted to complete my therapy because that's important to me. Like, I'm still seeing the same therapist.
Are you?
I'm not gonna stop seeing.
Are you? Because we haven't heard about it since then, and every appointment of the 12 that you had to do to get weight loss surgery, you made sure to come on and tell us about every single experience you had.
Thoroughly love. Like, I need therapy. But when I realized I wasn't ready, I knew I needed to vocalize that to my weight loss team.
Okay.
And me and my dietitian, we correspond a lot through email, so I felt safe. I felt safe enough to tell her. So she's the person I chose to tell. So I'm going to show you the email.
Let's just go. Let's just do it.
The email she replied back with.
I'll read this out loud. I don't know if she's going to, and if she does, I'll just cut it out. I wanted to touch base about my progress towards weightless surgery. Recently, I've been feeling disassociated with the whole process and no longer have positive emotions towards taking next steps. This may be a temporary mind frame, but I want to give weight loss one last shot on my own. I want to continue using the tools you've all provided up until this point on my journey, and will even be continuing therapy. With that being said, I'd like to cancel my appointment this Thursday. I don't want to completely terminate my relationship with you all, as there is still the possibility in the future of continuing to move forward with this process, but I would genuinely appreciate the time to try to make this work on my own. I thank you so much for the time and support you've given, and absolutely look forward to providing some positive updates in the future. Don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions or concerns about my decision. And she sent that on June 20th, which has me wondering in my head what the timeline is on this, because when did she come and tell us that she wasn't going to do it anymore? When did she alert us that she had finally given up? Because she had teased it for a little bit and all of the Destiny stuff was happening. So that email happened on June 20th, and she did post the weight loss surgery update on June 27th, 2023, so about a week later. So I don't know if that helps you understand the timeline or not, but there you go. She did say in the update video about not going through with weight loss surgery that she had been thinking about that for about a month, or been feeling like that for about a month, and the Destiny stuff started at the beginning of June. I just went and looked at that too. Or around the end of May, beginning of June. So here we are. Here we are. All right, here's the email. Oh, and I'm going to maybe have to blow this up on screen for you all because it's small even for me. But here's the email from her dietitian, I guess. Hello, Amber. Thank you for your email. I'm sorry to hear that you no longer have positive emotions surrounding the next steps for surgery. I hope that this is not the result of failure on the part of the staff here. If it is, please let me know that we only have the best intentions for you and we want to support you in every way that we can. If you do have a complaint, I'm happy to connect you with our director to voice them and address any issues present. You may already have his email, but just in case it is, and then it's blacked out. We welcome any feedback on improving the program as well as your personal experience as much as possible. In no way at all does this terminate your relationship with us or the possibility of pursuing weight loss surgery with us in the future, should you decide to do so. It takes a village to achieve most anything in this life. Once a patient, you are a patient for life. So if you ever need any additional guidance nutrition-wise, I and the other staff are still just a phone call or email away. That being said, I'm still so proud of you. You have come a very long way, and I am encouraged to hear that you are continuing your efforts towards achieving a healthier and more fulfilling lifestyle and relationship with food. Definitely keep it up, keep us posted, and we are cheering you on from the sideline. We wish you all the best. So interesting, I don't know, for me, Amber made it sound like originally that this email from her dietitian was like, oh my God, we must have done something wrong, I'm so sorry. But to me, I mean, at least on first read through, to me, it reads as like, hey, this is just like the standard thing we say when people decide to stop coming to us. Like, we'd love to have your feedback on how we can do better, kind of a situation type of deal. The only other thing I can imagine, if it's not the case that that's just what it is, that it's like a, hey, like, thanks for being a customer. We always appreciate your feedback. You know, you get emails like that when you use a service or, like, buy something from people or work with people. They'll send stuff like that because they want feedback so they can continue being a good service provider. My only other thought is just that, like, in the past, at some point along this road, she's complained about her experience at the dietitian's clinic or with the weight loss surgery team as a whole, and she's just covering her tracks to be like, hey, if there is something, you know where to come talk to this person because you've talked to them in the past. The thing that makes me think that just a little bit is like, you may already have his email, but just in case you don't. Because, and that's the part that's giving me like, oh, Amberlynn'S complained in the past. So like, just in case she wants to, I'm just covering myself and saying like, hey, I did my due diligence to give you a place to give your feedback. Otherwise, this sounds generally like the same kind of thing that I would expect them to send to anybody who decided to stop being a patient with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that resonates with any of you, but that's my take on all of this. I guess just to say is like, I don't think Amber got some kind of like special email here necessarily.
So there was more emails that went back and forth between me and her after that, but those are just like the two main ones that began the conversation of me not wanting to do weight loss surgery anymore. So many people still believe that either A, I was denied, which I wasn't, or B, that the weight loss surgery storyline was falsified, that it wasn't even real. And that's not true.
Well, okay, so I'm glad she said that because I was sort of wondering, like, what are those emails supposed to disprove, right? Like, what is she trying to show evidence for? And now I get it, I think. So basically she's just trying to say, like, no, I really did make this choice. Nobody denied me. Which, interesting. I mean, I don't know that I didn't not believe her. I think what I said in my video reacting to that, if I recall correctly, is just that, like, I would understand why people wouldn't believe it because you've been so vague about everything, right? Like, I believe my original thing was like, girl, how are you just going to come on here and be like, I postponed it and it's got to do with a lot of things I've been thinking about that I haven't shared and that I won't share. So yeah, if you give zero context, of course people are going to believe what they want to believe, you know?
Getting weight loss surgery isn't trying to choose what nail color you want on your pinky toe. Getting weight loss surgery is a major...
Nobody said it is. No, nobody said it's like trying to decide what colors of nail polish to put on your toes. Nobody said that, you weirdo. I think all of your audience understands that this is like a major decision, which is why so many people were trying to tell you back when they told you had to wait a year that they were just doing their job to try to make sure that you were actually ready for it. You're the one that is all of a sudden surprised, like, oh my God, I wasn't ready. I'm not ready. This isn't like picking toenail color polish or whatever.
And they even tell you that if you have doubts at all, don't get the surgery.
Sure.
Don't get the surgery.
Sure.
You're gonna fail. And the fact that I was having so many doubts, I did everything that they told me to do. And that was one of the things. And the fact that I was having so many doubts and I was so disconnected and I just did not want it anymore, I know that I'm not ready. I had to say something.
Sure.
I have shared a good chunk of this weight loss surgery journey with you guys, and it's just so
a good chunk, and yet not a whole lot as well. Like key information missing from time to time, but okay, yeah, you sure.
Insulting just for people to take all that vulnerability and just like throw it in the trash. That goes with a lot of the things that I share, and it's just discouraging. It's so discouraging, and it makes me want to put up a wall again. And I've been trying to share more of myself with you guys, and you know, even today with the whole McDonald's thing, that's not something I want to share. It's not something I want to share at all.
Nobody is making you share these things. This is taking me back to the video where she's like, one of my triggers is sharing the food that I eat with you all and seeing what you all have to say about it. Okay, then don't share that stuff. Like, share the stuff that lets you stay in a good mental health space, a good mind frame. I mean, I don't understand. If you don't want to share this stuff, then why are you sharing it? For whose benefit? That's my question. Who's benefiting from this?
And I don't know, it's just like really frustrating. I don't know. I just had to show you guys that. It was like something on my mind, and
you didn't have to do anything.
To respond to those things. So this is the best way I know how to do it, is just speak up and show you guys the emails.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for posting, I guess. Thanks so much. I mean, I don't know. Here we are. I kind of just like remain in the same space as I was prior to this video, which is just like, I don't know why you would feel the need to like post those emails or try to prove something. The people who don't believe you probably aren't going to believe you anymore after reading those emails. Because in fact, I can already think of like all kinds of loopholes, right? Like all kinds of like loopholes people can poke in this. Like probably guessing that there were other emails, probably speculating that like in a different email from somebody else, you got an email denying you weight loss surgery. People can make up so many things still and still believe what they want to believe about this situation. For example, like while I was editing, I've obviously now had way more time to think about this than just my initial reaction. And like even the first sentence of this is kind of sussy if you think about it, because she says she wants to touch base about her progress towards weight loss surgery, meaning she could have gotten an email saying she's not making the progress she needs to make towards weight loss surgery, you know? And she doesn't come out and say in general that she like has changed her mind about weight loss surgery. She's just saying she doesn't feel good about the process and she wants to take time to do it on her own, which in my head could mean that she's saying, hey, you told me I haven't made the progress, so I just want to do this one more time on my own without y'all's help. You know, people could really read into this even more than they already were before. And I just continue to say, like, if you believe that you're not in the wrong, that you're telling the truth, that you're doing this, that, the other, then, like, stand firm in that and move forward and share the things you want to share on your channel. You're not going to prove the haters wrong, or at least not a good chunk of them. That's just my personal advice to you. Anyways, obviously she's welcome to share whatever she wants. I just don't think that this is really going to help her at all. I think the people who didn't believe her still probably don't. You know what I'm saying? But I do think she, at the very least, lied by omission throughout the whole weight loss surgery experience. Like, she wants to talk about being transparent and this, that, and the other. I haven't seen it. I'm sorry, I sure haven't. Anyways, that's all I have time for today. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already streamed the Itsy comeback bet on me, go do it. I also did see that she posted on Instagram asking for questions for a future video, so Instagram Lynn is back. But otherwise, that's all I have time for today. So if you're brand new to my channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!